Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
I want to do a video here, talk to you guys about some things, and basically just let you know my stance on a lot of this stuff going on recently. First and foremost, I know that you guys as a subscriber go to multiple channels. I think some people's channels you go to for comedy, for entertainment, other people's you go to maybe for analysis and almost, an educational standpoint. And I hope you go to my channel for the latter of the two. And ultimately, game companies come to people like myself and multiple others after we've used ourselves, if nothing else, to carve out a niche in the market. And they kind of say, oh, well, this person's got X number of subscribers or gets this number of views, which is all, scattered. The fact that, the sub for sub and, guys that just, use bots to, rate or view whore their channels, it really makes it comical. You just don't know, other than ratings, who's making better quality videos than the next guy. But you get gaming companies, and I'm not immune from this, obviously. I've never made any qualms about 505 and Natural Motion coming to me, giving me a free copy of the game, and essentially, from their standpoint, using me for free advertisement. And I made that decision. Some people say, oh, well, you sold out, you're a fucking fag, or you're a queer, you're a dick, I can't trust your opinion anymore, you piece of shit. All those are direct quotes, of course. But, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's a trade-off. The company comes to me and says, we'll give you a product, you break it down and analyze it, and then show it to people, and obviously you'll inform them about our product. In the meantime, you don't pay for a product, and you get a little bit of, return in terms of helping us with the game. And that's something that I was willing to do, and I've always supported Natural Motion of 505. They've never told me not to do anything in terms of putting up a video or taking down a video. The only thing they requested I do was not show footage of their game until it was released. Now, with EA Sports, it's a completely different system. And I mean, this comes from me, a person that's had Ian Cummings, make fun of him on Ian Cummings' Twitter page. So, I think I've maybe got a little different perspective than some people who don't obviously have a person that's willing to sit there and take cheap shots at me. When I don't even talk to Ian Cummings on his Twitter, I could care less. The fact of the matter is, with what I just told you, know that gaming companies do look for individuals that they think are going to promote their product the best way. And that's why it's so important when you look at their videos, what do these people bring to the table? So this guy that's been long-standing with EA Sports, he's been on the Madden bus, he's done a lot of interviews. 3 months ago, I know, but this video has only got 260 views, so it took a while to get to me, okay? Put up a video that's entitled, a new cheat for Madden. Now, this guy doesn't get a lot of views. And like I said, views can be skewed, so I really don't read a lot into them. But with this guy, we're talking about, 200, 300, 400 views, 7 months. So I'm pretty sure if you go to his channel, I'll get more views in 12 hours than he will in 5 months. To me, that says something. But this is the guy that EA Sports looks at as being safe. He puts up this video which shows nano blitzes. There's no other way around it. And this isn't anything new. And to me, this, it's a cheat, it's an exploit, but everybody knows it's in the game. So for one of their, veteran Madden players to come out and say this is something totally new that I've never seen before, and not only that, but to pull out a video camera and shoot it several times during a game, you're going to see here he's going to get basically a linebacker nano blitz sack for a safety. We've already seen him lose about, 10 or 15, a good clip of yards on another safety. Here we see another formation. He tried a one-back set, and we actually see the line shift, not really correctly when the guard pulls all the way over to block 3, defensive tackles and a linebacker to get a sack immediately. But, he shows he's rolling out of the pocket. He's trying these different things to avoid getting sacked, and it's not working. And it's because it's a nano blitz. Everybody knows about these things. Everybody knows this is in the game. This isn't anything new, but yet here we have one of the premier game players and one of the premier interviewers of Madden developers saying this is new in this game. I mean, this to me speaks volumes about the people they choose to associate themselves with. This guy gets blown out in this game 65-0 just off nano blitzes. 65-0. And again, to me, it takes a lot to put up gameplay where you're bad. I think we've all seen a recent situation where somebody obviously that comes out and says that they're not a noob and they love autotune. They don't show games where they play bad. It takes a lot for a dude to come out and say, look, here's a game where I basically sucked. This is him doing it, you know? So where do these game companies go, you know? This is the guy right now that is going to give you interviews for next year's Madden and tell you how great the game is and how you're not going to put the six down and how realistic it is and how it's the best game ever. And he's basically going to sit there and stroke the developers like he has every year, time and time and time again, to get you to entice to buy Madden 2012. Yet here he is showing you his skills in this game are terrible. He doesn't know how to beat a nano blitz. And when it happens, he thinks it's something new that just happened that's, you know, fresh out of the gate that he's got to be the first to make a video on. And this guy, to me, I take everything with a grain of salt, but to me, this guy isn't even, you know, popular in terms of getting subscribers or getting views, and I know that's really kind of fucking stupid to say in terms of YouTube standards, like, oh, I'm more popular because I get more views or subs, but no, this guy is more highly regarded in the gaming community than I am based on the things that he's done with Madden. So, you know, take everything with a grain of salt you see from people. I mean, obviously some people have already discredited how real I am, and of course everybody on YouTube is real. You don't know anything about some of these fucking people that you think are the hardest or the most real people. You know, you probably don't even know what half these people look like if you passed them on the street. But again, take it with a grain of salt and know that, hey, sometimes when you have somebody telling you to go buy a game, there's a company behind it, and there's probably a lot more to the story than you don't know about. Until then, I'm going to continue to strive to expose Madden 12 and EA Sports for what the game really is, and hopefully the people that I can win over are always going to be, you know, a better, more educated buyer than the people that watch a 30-second, 40-second interview with Ian Cummings telling them this is the most realistic game, go buy it today. So until then, as I said, expect to see more videos. I got my camera squared away. I know a lot of you guys were complaining. My Kodaks were fucked up, and yeah, it was choppy. Yes, it looked like, you know, slideshow put together, but I've gotten things worked out with my quality and everything, so I was not going to continue to put out poor quality videos until I got it fixed.